What is up, everybody? This is John with Archer Fish. I am back, and I'm super excited about this because I'm back at Castaic. I have not been here in a long time, at least a month before I went to Florida. And what I'm excited about is doing something different. Number one, I'm fishing with my buddy Jim of 661 Fishing. You know who he is. You've seen him in my other videos. Good friend of mine. It's been a while since we weren't able to fish together, so I'm really excited to go back out with him. And also with his friend, his client, and one of my subs, John. He was fantastic. Fished with him before, cool guy. So I'm going out with both of them, and we're gonna be doing some live bait fishing. Hopefully, we're gonna be doing some live shad fishing, silver side fishing, because it's a different type of fishing here, and it's super excited. You can get the bass really worked up if you got enough bait, and it's almost like Topwater. You know, you throw the live bait in, these fish just destroy it. You have no idea how big the fish is. So typically you get some bigger fish this time of year doing that too, which is always exciting. See, I'm so excited I can't speak properly. And also, you know, hopefully we'll get us some stripers if we see some, but I think we're gonna key in on mostly, ooh, I'm seeing some action out there. Anyway, mostly the live bait. And just so you know, I'm about to film this for you, but this lake is probably lower than I've ever seen it. I don't think I've ever seen it this low. There are parts of the lake showing right now that I've never seen. This may be normal for this time of year, but I've never seen it like this. So anyway, I'm gonna film that for you, and then I'll see you on the water. Oh yeah, and if you haven't watched my Florida videos, please check them out, man. There's some incredible footage, some great fish were caught. Just drama, heartbreak, triumph. I mean, it is some exciting stuff. So I hope you guys watch that and leave comments about the Florida videos. All right. Alright, John is on another fish. On the troll. Nice.
He just totally ripped that fly.
Alright, we're hooked up. Looks like a striper. Felt like a striper anyway, according to Jim. Trolling. Oh, he's shaking. I see that rod tip. He's shaking. And this could be the first striper. Oh, taking drag.
And he's still way up.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of light left to go.
Oh, beautiful fish.
Oh, look at the girth on that thing. Oh,
Gorgeous.
that fly is gone. Holy smoke. Small different.
Gorgeous.
You can see, I mean, it drops into really deep water. You just dragging your bait along, or did you recast it?
I just threw it out.
No, it looks like there's a bunch of fish here.
This dude's eating. Jeez.
Yeah, aren't they something?
Look at that.
You see that one I posted that was just a fish by itself? The thing was like square.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like the guy with
There's like 5 of these little guys down there. All right, that is it for today. It's kind of an early day. It's about 1 o'clock. Yeah, this is going to be more of like a report. The fish are spread out. The good news is they're in wolf packs, and we saw some decent schools of big fish. You just have to find them. Look for the bait, look for the birds, and you'll kind of find them. And that's about it. We trolled first thing, and John caught a good striper, about a 6.5 pounder, a couple largemouth, good smallmouth. So yeah, that was about it. The fish are spread out. It's tough going out there. There's a front coming in right now. It's cold. It's windy. They dropped the lake like another 10 feet. It is wild how low it is. And so, yeah, the fish are kind of adjusting to that. Plus this front is not helping matters. So yeah, all right, that is it. I will see you tomorrow. What is up, everybody? This is John with Archer Fish. I am at Lake Cachuma. I have not been here in many weeks. Not since I think right when I got back from Florida, I think. So it's been a little while. I hear the fishing is still good here, miraculously, even though it's 35 degrees right now, or 36 degrees. So it's really cold. Not a whole lot of wind going on, which is nice when it's this cold. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I cannot get on some bass. I'm gonna throw a jig to start the day, maybe some drop shot and Senko to pass the time, and then I'm gonna get back to that crankbait bite and maybe get some fish on the reaction strike. I got a jerkbait I tied on too, so maybe I can get some reaction fish, because Castaic, man, it's really tough over there. You really have to search and find those fish. They're very deep, but if you find them, you can catch them. People are still catching them. It's just tough to find them. All right, that's it. I'm gonna get a line wet right now, so I'll see you in a minute. Come on, man. Well, it felt like a hit. Guess I was right. Was a hit. So I just switched colors of the jigs. Sorry, homie. I just switched. Such a big hook. Sorry, guy. Wow, that's pathetic, but so funny. I just switched colors from the white to this one. It's kind of what it felt like before, a little tiny fish, but it's a fish. All right, so that was cool. First fish on a jig. First fish was on a jig today. I was throwing the white one with the big Castaic trailer in the same spot and nothing. I switched to a more natural look, because thinking it's cold, the fish are a little bit more nostalgic, meaning they're not chasing, bait fish or anything like that, which is what that big white one looks like. Instead, they might be going for stuff on the bottom, like crawfish color. So I switched to that sort of more natural, green crawfish type with the crawfish or Kraken craw, whatever the Guggen bait is. And I got hits right away. A little fish, of course, which is kind of what it felt like the first time, but good sign. It's nice that when you switch a bait and it's immediately effective, it feels like it bodes well. Who knows if it will, but I'd like to hit some of these other points with this one and just see if I can't get a decent sized fish on the jig. All right. Little guy, barely bumped it. Hey, All right, little babies, but hey, better than nothing, right? All right, so about 9:30, I got one on the drop shot, two on the drop shot, I think. One on the jig, one on the drop shot, one on the jig, sorry. But I've turned to the crankbait bite. It's starting to warm up a little bit. I don't know, I'm throwing these shallow square bills, 1 to 4 and then 2 to 5 or something like that. I forget. But anyway, yeah, so guy says that the crankbait bite is still going off. I'm hoping. This is my favorite bite. I cannot stand finesse fishing, drop shot, all that stuff. It is just the worst. So yeah, I'm gonna throw the crank for a little while, and then I may go back to the jig. All right, so I am back in my trusty spot here. Old reliable, packed with fish, this spot here. So I'm back here. I'm gonna throw the crankbait for a little while. I may throw a Senko too, but there's a lot of snags, so let's see if the wind's blowing the right way. So looks like the water's down a little bit, but I think I can catch some fish over here. If they're still hitting the reaction baits, I have no clue, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Uh-oh, come on, don't do that. No, got me snagged. See if I can get him, let him get me out of there. Come on, first fish. He gets me wrapped. Come on, dude, I don't have a net. There we go. Thanks, homie. Oh, look at that, it barely just fell right out. All right, I know it's a little guy, but man, the crankbait bite is so much fun. Thanks, dude. All right. Yay. Come on, buddy. Gotta land you. Not that big, so. Little guy on the Senko, but at least it was in the spot that I was counting on, which was on the edge of that grass there. Thanks, homie. Come on, little guy. Well, no idea if I can get at those fish, but the wind is insane back in here. Well, we'll see. Ooh, looks like a nice smallie. He just grabbed it and just did not do anything for a little while. No, not a smallie. Just a chunky little largemouth. How fat this dude is. Look how fat he is. Good fish. Lump right here. Nice little dude. Damn, dudes. What is this? Little bass, come on. Little bass are destroying themselves here. Come on, man. Not a bad little fish. Actually, at this point, every fish is good. Oh, guy. Yes, you get a picture.